It's Week 14 of the NFL. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. He comes into this one 5th in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Broncos and the Riverhogs on Thursday night.
Thank you. On a cold night at the foot of the Rockies, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, Colorado. But tonight we start Week 14. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He was able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And this is going to be intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against an interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So now here are the Broncos with excellent field position to start off. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Bishop. Well, they would have gotten a conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
He was defended by Martin Emerson.
They'll run for it with Pacheco. And bulldozing his way through. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. Looking to throw. Bishop. Targeting Thomas on the out route, making the catch. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Back to throw. Bishop. Touchdown! Justin Jefferson with career touchdown number 60. And the Broncos use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Now the try here for the extra point. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Herbert on first down now. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Corey Littleton. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. On first and 10, here's Pacheco. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When you look at this defense, they're just below the cut line for top half of the league. 17th in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And to find the open man, that's complete. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Justin Jefferson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Koo now for the point after. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. He's piloted 2 drives so far, and unfortunately not very well piloted. Both led to interceptions. Now they're facing the deficit. Another touchdown after that previous pick. Starting over here, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Herbert. That's to the tight end, Mallory. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 13 yards on his first catch. Hits a first down as well. Here's Herbert. Throw is caught by Schoonmaker. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
They'll run with Gibson. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play.
Now it's Herbert. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Number 3, Jordan Addison. A gain of 15. First down, Riverhawk.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Denzel Perryman there to bring him down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Walker. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Riverhogs have cut it back within a score. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And the football going back over to the Denver Broncos. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later, hey, it's game day again. But I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
There's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Here is 3rd down and 4. That's into the hands of Edwards. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Houston set to take over. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Herbert now. Over the middle, complete. It's Hopkins. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down from the 43. Here's 2nd down and 7. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 36. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. That'll be incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He finds Hopkins complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, Herbert. That's over the middle to Schoonmaker. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Herbert off the bootleg. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Herbert. To the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. This from 25 yards out. Santos' kick is up and through, and they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Throwing on first down, Bishop. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Bishop. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Coverage defensively by Logan Ryan.
Looking to throw, Bishop. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. This is taken at the 18. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Well, looking deep here for Flowers. On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Bishop. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. Able to avoid him at the 40. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Bishop. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw. Bishop. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back to throw. Bishop. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from back at the 9 after that last play, this is 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Bishop. And that will be caught, but out of bounds. Out of bounds, ruled incomplete here.
Incomplete. It's now 4th down and goal.
Cooley knocks this one through the post. And that moves him up by a touchdown now. it's 17-10. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Flowers. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Up the middle, here's Walker. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Herbert. And his throw here is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now Herbert, and this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. This one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Couldn't do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
And throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
This is taken at the 23. A reminder that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll check in with Jonathan Coachman from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Herbert. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 26.
On 1st down, Bishop to the right side and complete to Thomas. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Back to throw. Bishop going right back to Michael Thomas. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Bishop. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he will slide down, but a penalty marker down as well. And it looks like this is going to be all for naught. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
Not able to get a single yard there, and it'll bring up third down.
No gain on the play. It's now third down and long.
Back to throw. Bishop. Touchdown, Broncos! Michael Thomas, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Over the middle and complete to Addison. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. From the 50, here's Herbert. Addison holds it in. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath with those guys on the defensive side of the ball. They've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Throwing on first down. Bishop. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
At the 27-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Gibson. Able to slither by. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far. They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started,
and they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. Now a throw caught by one of their linemen. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Riverhogs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
I don't know who exactly made the call. Was it the special teams coach? But it had to be okayed by the head coach. Gutsy call. Fake field goal that results in a touchdown. A terrific play.
Santos now to add the PAT. He's got it, and it's 24-17. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result, a Houston touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Set to take over. The Broncos offense trots back out. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Bishop. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Bishop. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield who can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
And he's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage, but that's about it. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
To throw on 3rd down, Bishop. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play there for Denver. 48 yards.
When they needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On 1st and 10, Bishop. Got his man, it's Thomas. Touchdown, Denver. Michael Thomas with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, to put it mildly, he's been able to dice up this secondary all game long, and this time that was a missile that he threw into the end zone and adding another touchdown to his ledger.
And I think we see these youngsters develop a lot quicker than we ever have because when they get started in this game, they're not just throwing passes around. They're reading coverages early. So now they're like seasoned pros earlier in their career. How about this one here? If they win this ball game, a game ball, definitely coming from his head coach.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Aaron Donald. It's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Here again comes the captain of this offense, leading his crew back out there now. Really solid effort for him right now. Third quarter, already 4 touchdown passes. How many can he get here?
That remains to be seen, but I know one thing. You and I will be here to watch, and I'm not going anywhere. With what he's doing in this contest, I'm not missing a minute of it. This guy's been spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, it's a team game, but sometimes these individual performances are fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes they just kind of come to the front, despite the fact, as you said, we know it's all about the team, but the way he's playing, he's trying to make his team win on his back.
Yeah, it's been exciting. Aiden Hutchinson, his second sack of the night.
That's his second sack of the game. The best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all game long.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on third. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause, to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
On first down, Bishop over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Off play action, Bishop. Throw left side complete. That's Robinson. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Off the play fake, Bishop. Complete, Jefferson the target. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
For a Denver Broncos.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Here's second and 3. Back to throw again. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And now out comes Houston. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, first and 10. Addison will go in motion left. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he stopped immediately there. Brought down on the play by Kayvon Thibodeaux. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, second and 10 coming up. Herbert now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. That's to the tight end Miller. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. It's complete to Hopkins. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Welcome back now to Denver, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
At the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Bishop. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. So he stopped for no gain. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
It's 3rd down and 6.
Operating from the gun. Bishop. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal? They'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Denver Broncos.
Here's Pacheco once again. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. Back to throw. Bishop. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And the punter's on the sideline. Here's the field goal unit now to try an exceptionally long one. This to make it a 3-score game late. Kuhn knocks this one through the post. And Charles, his name etched in the NFL record books. Just the 2nd field goal ever made from 66 yards as he ties Justin Tucker's NFL record.
And everything had to go right for that field goal to be converted. The snap, the hold, the protection, all had to be perfect. No wind working against you, and he nails that one. Congratulations on an incredible kick.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Looking for Addison again, and he's got it again. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
At the 42-yard line.
Herbert back to the air. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A handoff now for Pacheco. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
This is Pacheco. 88 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Running left to give to Pacheco. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a run with Pacheco. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
A gain of 4.
Herbert.
2nd and 6.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Herbert throwing again. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. That one into the hands of Flowers. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now 2nd and 3. Here's Herbert. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Riverhogs have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Santos with the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. And the Broncos are going to get the football. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's Pacheco on the read option, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to... Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Herbert. He finds Hopkins complete. And down he goes at the 49. 3-yard pickup. Herbert.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49-yard line.
He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Herbert going to throw.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now Herbert. Completes this to Addison out left.
They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
Throwing, Herbert.
And this is caught, so it's a late touchdown, but maybe too late. Still a little time left on the clock, however.
Cairo Santos lining up for the extra point.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with 13 on the clock, it's time for an onside kick. And the Broncos are able to recover, and that should just about wrap this one up. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory.
Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for the Broncos, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-5. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Houston, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.